I couldn't fathom, I couldn't even think of what that would look like if he ever put his hands on you. Sometimes people do that and stay there, and it's dangerous. It's dangerous for them, it's dangerous for the whole situation. When do you walk away? You have choices. And I know people have this issue, this big issue with divorce. And for good reason. You want to stay together. You want things to work. But if it's not working, if you're at a stalemate, if there's no trying, if it's no growth, you gotta sit there and come to the crossroads and say, where do we go from here? It's not always forever. That's the princess mentality that was given to us and implanted in us, that, everything was all great and gravy and everything like that. They fell in love and they lived happily ever after. They got married and lived happily ever after, happily ever after, happily ever after. What does that entail? You don't talk about the stories of the arguing and the disagreements and, the growth and the other stuff. A great story has its ups and downs, ebbs and flows and everything like that. However, is it too much drama? Is it too much downs? Is it dangerous to be in this marriage? Dangerous for your health, dangerous for someone else's health, dangerous for your children's health. I seen a show where the mother of this woman came back into this woman's life. And the story that she told her daughter, she was like, I gave you away as a baby because the father, her husband, she was a young mother, a young wife, that the mother, she's like, the mother got abused by the father. When he did it to me, I felt I can deal with it. I can take it. However, I couldn't fathom, I couldn't even think of what that would look like if he ever put his hands on you. Sometimes people do that and stay there, and it's dangerous. It's dangerous for them. It's dangerous for the whole situation. When do you walk away? You have choices. However, you also want your choices to be wise. You don't want to be that person who makes that temporary or that permanent decision on a temporary situation or a temporary feeling and regret that later because you decided to walk away from a good thing that was working on being a great thing that has some little issues that if you worked on it a little bit more, it could have been an outstanding thing. So I'm not going to tell you exactly when to walk away. I'm going to tell you that you have a choice, that you always have a choice. And your choice has to be a wise one. Your choice has to be a choice that you can live with, because there are consequences and other things to the decisions that we make and the choices that we make. That's life. We live and we learn. However, what we do in Islam, we make what is called salat istikhara. If it's good for us, our life, our deen, our hereafter, then please, Allah, allow me to have that. Bring that into my life. Allow me to receive the blessings from that. And if it's not, take it away. Please, keep it from me. So, alhamdulillah, we have that. All praise is due to Allah. For those who don't know what that means, that we do have that. And that's a great thing. That is actually what has helped me in a lot of my decisions, as well as my decision on the divorce of my first marriage, and the decision to stay in my second, in the marriage that I'm in, my marriage that I'm in now, my polygynous marriage. Having that and being at peace with the decisions. I can live with both decisions. Not only can I live with it, I can thrive, and I feel good about them both. I had to walk away from one, and I chose to stay another one because it didn't have anything to do with my marriage. I wasn't minding my marriage. And even though it was rough at the beginning as a transition phase, I stuck, I stayed, I focused on what I wanted to build within my marriage to see what the family can totally blossom into. And it's getting better and better and better, and it's consistent growth. And the growth is there, and I can see it. The growth has been there, the growth is there. And if you're constantly growing, that's a beautiful thing, because we're either growing or we're dying. There's no staying still or being stagnant. So all in all, choice is yours. Make sure it's something that you can live with. Make sure that it's big picture beneficial, and you can have peace, growth, and maturity from it. So until next time, make sure you are growing intentionally, loving fearlessly, and connecting on a higher level every single day. Like, comment, and subscribe. And check us out at Outstanding Personal Relationships for information on counseling and coaching and taking your relationships and marriages to the next level. It's Nyla. I'll see you soon. Nyla, Coach Nyla. And I will see you soon, inshallah, God willing. Assalamu alaikum. Peace.
Here are 3 ways Outstanding Personal Relationships can help you.
Make sure you guys are following us on our social medias at Outstanding Personal Relationships on YouTube and Facebook, and on IG at Outstanding Relationships, and also Clubhouse under our names.
And make sure you go to outstandingpersonalrelationships.com and sign up for our email list. And there you will get updates on our new book, Let's Talk Polygyny Uncensored.
Absolutely. And last but not least, when it comes to coaching or counseling, if you want to work with us one-on-one or in group settings, make sure you're on that website and reach out to us, because we do have very limited spots, and we usually have a wait list. So with that being said, GLC.
Make sure you are growing intentionally,
loving fearlessly,
and connecting on a higher level every single day. Assalamu alaikum. Peace.